Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Marvel Contest of Champions, and today we're going to be looking at Red Skull as well as Angela and kind of looking at the amount of different class characters that we have and a kind of state of affairs, why Kabam are putting certain characters in and how this all kind of ties in together. So to start off with, I'd like to promote Frojo34. He did a fantastic video on Iron Skull being put into the game from the information we know from New York Comic Con. Now he's kind of bordering on some kind of like Sherlock Holmes style investigation work here. This video is really great and I strongly suggest to go over and watch it. I have put a link in the description, so go and give it a watch and then, well, give him a subscribe if you're not already subscribed to him. So the point to raise about this video is behind Weapon X, you'll see some kind of markings which are in red. And it's right here. These markings in red people would associate with, oh, that's Cyclops Xavier. Well, the difference is, and Fro actually puts together a fantastic point in this video, is where the markings are, it is not actually in any way, shape or form close to the markings on Xavier's school of Cyclops. So for example, here's the lines here that kind of closely associated with Iron Skull. Iron Skull has actually been released as a character on the Asian side of the game, and that's you can play that now if you change your language, I think, as well as your location for your Google Play as well as your iOS to China. You can get this this game, so obviously you can get the version of this. I think is a playable character. And what's really meant to say is that, well, what else that? So what is there left to say about this character? Well, there's not really much we know about it. It's billed as a skill, which is kind of odd because I thought it may have been kind of billed as being a tech. But I can see the logic with it being a skill class. The other thing to mention is Angela is billed as a cosmic. If you've seen my video, which was secret characters revealed, this video here, I do talk about the new characters that were potentially coming into the game, including obviously Karnak that we know about, and as well Angela. So that was already there within the game. So it's kind of weird because they built Angela first before then starting other characters like Mordo and Dr. Voodoo. They did very well to keep the secret. So I'm not quite sure what's happening with Marvel Contest of Champions mods or MCOC mods, whether or not, and I have my own kind of theories that he may have been a previous worker for Kabam and was kind of leaking this out, and or maybe that it was a bit of kind of loss. I don't know. I really don't know, but it's a shame not to have content from him because this was what we as YouTubers used to promote. So here's where the interesting numbers and figures come in. Let's start off with the numbers that we know from Cosmic. Now, Quake is the point I'm using for the cutoff point. I will introduce these characters in the numbers at the end, but let's start off with the fundamentals here. So Cosmic, so we got Black Bolt, Captain Marvel, Drax, Gamora, Groot, Miss Marvel, Kamala Khan, Ronan, Spider-Man, the symbiote one, Superior Iron Man, Thanos, Thor, Venom, Venompool. Right, this reaches 14 Cosmics, okay? 14 Cosmics. And the next one is Mutants. Now, Mutants, we've got Beast, Colossus, Cyclops, Xavier, Cyclops, Deadpool, X-Force, Gambit, Magneto, Magneto Marvel Now, Nightcrawler, Old Man Logan, Rogue, Storm, Wolverine, X-23. Now, that reaches a total of 16 at the moment. Stay with me. Next set, Mystic. We got Doctor Strange, Guillotine, Iron Fist Immortal, Juggernaut, Loki, Magic, Scarlet Witch, Jane Foster, Thor, and Unstoppable Colossus. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Keep that in your mind. 10. Science, Abomination, Ant-Man, Captain America, World War II, Electro, Hulk, Joe Fixit, Luke Cage, Quake, Red Hulk, Rhino, She-Hulk, Spider-Man Classic, Spider-Man Miles Morales, Yellow Jacket. That gives a total of 16. Skill, Agent Venom, Black Panther Civil War, Black Widow, Crossbones, Daredevil, Netflix, Elektra, Falcon, Hawkeye, Karnak, Moon Knight, Punisher, Winter Soldier. Right, that is 14. There's 14 there. Right. Tech, Civil Warrior, Hulkbuster, Iron Man, Iron Patriot, Kang the Conqueror, Rocket Raccoon, Star-Lord, Ultron, Ultron Classic, Vision, Age of Ultron, and War Machine. These are the ones here that are playable. So the quote, the words playable, right? So keeping those figures in your mind, we've got 10 for Mystic, we've got 16 for Science, 14 for Skill, 12 for Tech, 14 for Cosmic, and 16 go to Mutant. Now, once you start adding in the characters like Mordo, Doctor Strange, Ghost Rider, and Voodoo, and obviously I did want Doctor Strange to be something like Doctor Strange, the New Avengers, but it's probably going to be Marvel now. But we can live in hope, please, 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 please. But it's not the end of the world. 14 go to Mystic in total. So I thought that again would be a huge amount of Mystics within the game, but there's not. But that's still very kind of interesting nevertheless. Now going back to my video here, the secret characters revealed. Which was being delivered by Marvel Contest of Champions mod. Shame he's not about, but you know, there you go. Jessica Jones being added in as a Science means that Science gets 17, and that's scoring pretty high. When it comes to skill, now that's because we've got Iron Skull. Now, like I said, wasn't quite sure about this one. He's more of a well, it is a skill. It depends what kind of suit they give him, because in this look, it's very, if it is exactly the same, then it's going to be, in my opinion, more of a tech. But let's go with potentially it is going to be a skill. No, it is going to be a skill, because we know that from the video secret characters revealed. We know that on that video it's coming up as a skill, so that puts skill up to 15 in skill. Not a huge amount, but there you go. The big losers in the amount added are into tech. Tech only get 12, which is like the lowest. So a little bit of work is going to have to be done to tech, because they're flagging with the amount of characters that they currently have. Mystic obviously is still flagging, but there you go. Now with the addition of Dark Phoenix or Phoenix coming up, it's debatable whether or not they're going to put Phoenix and Dark Phoenix in. Because of the kind of carbon copy reskin feel to it, in that originality is not with the movesets. So will something change that? I mean, even in the game, there's a Jean Grey as a mutant, so there may be plans in the future for it. And I would hope that they do a very kind of 90s style Jean Grey, or a Jean Grey that has more kind of telekinesis powers in what she does, because that's like fundamentally a lot of what the character does. But obviously Phoenix is more kind of about these cosmic powers that are, you know, quite epic and cool, and utilize things with regards to fire. So adding these Phoenix characters in, say we'll just say there's only going to be one character, one Phoenix character, so that adds one cosmic. Angela, as we know, is a cosmic, so she then gets she's the second, so that means that the total for cosmic is at 16, which is still pretty high for cosmic. When it comes to mutants, however, the only character that's coming into the mutant line is Weapon X. Now they've delayed that, obviously with good reason, because we've got round the corner Logan, the third film in the Hugh Jackman standalone solo Wolverine series. So that's pretty awesome. So the grand total potentially, and I'm using this potentially, is going to be Mystic 14, Science 17, Skill 15, Tech 12, Cosmic 16, and finally Mutant, but I get 17. So all in all, it could be a very, very interesting time. Like I said, I'm very surprised with regards to the amounts that we've got for certain character types. So 14 for Mystic isn't particularly brilliant. Tech 12 is ridiculous, but there's nothing really epic on the tech scale. So hopefully they can add in some more tech characters that are going to be, you know, really excellent. But the problem with tech is, I think Kabam have like an inner argument with themselves what characters should be in certain places, because we've got and I wonder if I can find it. They have inner arguments with themselves, like Unstoppable Colossus there should be a mutant, isn't a mutant. We've got as well Ant-Man as a tech. Is he a tech or is he a Science? these are inner arguments that Kabam have, regardless if you think that it's correct that obviously PIM particles are specific to science, so therefore it is more of a scientific change. These inner arguments, that's the problem. These inner arguments then mean that there's not so many types of different ones. So you're not going to find like so many techs anymore because they hold back on being brave and putting in those characters. But you know, we'll see. I'm sure we'll get some decent tech characters in the future, so that would be nice. Anyway, thank you very much for watching this video. I've been RichTheMan. Let me know your thoughts below on the new characters within the game, and would you like to see more of one specific class you know, raised a bit more? Are you surprised that there wasn't as many mystic classes in the game? So let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And as always, like and subscribe if you're not subscribed. I've been RichTheMan, and as always, I shall catch you on the flip side. Oh yeah, and don't forget to follow me on social media. The link is in the description, and as well for Mr. Frojo34's video. Bye bye.